Lyndhurst community watching this from home. It's truly a bit strange to be speaking in an empty hall. 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us. However, we are happy to have this opportunity to celebrate the success of our Year Sixes and all that they have achieved over their years at LPS. We will now welcome them by classes. Mrs. Donahue's class, 6A.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. We were face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. You took me in, is all I heard him say. When you get older, your wild heart will live in your days. To be forever free. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember.
Mrs. Culinay and Miss Lachansky's class, 6B. And here are Mr. Bacon's class, 6C. And last, Miss Blythman and Mr. H's class, 6D.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones in today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back yours. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever.
Okay. Good morning and welcome one last time to all grade 6s. Here are our 2020 Year 6 captains, Christian and Jade, to open our ceremony.
Hi everyone and welcome to the grade 6 graduation. My name is Jade.
And I am Christian, and we are the school captains at Lyndhurst Primary School.
I will now read out the acknowledgement of country. We acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we stand today and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging.
Although this year did not go as we might have hoped, we were still able to do some fun things along the way, like the 2 beach programs at Bomb Beach and Mount Martha, Grade 6 Sport and Bike Good, and the Grade 6 Day at Summers Camp.
This year also held plenty of challenges for students and their families. At the beginning of term 2, we went into remote learning, something that was a steep learning curve for everyone involved. We were able to return to school in week 8 for the last 3 weeks, but unfortunately we were forced back into remote learning for all of term 3.
Remote learning had its pros and cons, but we were all eager to return to school in term 4. Transitioning from remote learning to on-site learning was challenging, but we settled in well. It was pretty good to see our teachers, but the people we really want to see again were our friends.
One of the highlights of the year was the Grade 6 Day Out to Summers Camp. The day included activities like the challenge swing, the flying fox, archery, and many more. At the end of the day, all of the Grade 6s went to the beach. We all had lots of fun, and overall it was a great experience.
Well done to all the students for completing what was a tough year. We'd like to take this moment to thank all the teachers, parents and students for the hard work and resilience along the way.
Lastly, we'd like to wish all of our fellow Grade 6 students the very best for their transition into high school. Thank you.
Good morning to our Grade 6 students and welcome to your graduation for 2020. My, what a year it's been. I want to welcome you to this very special celebration, and hopefully it's exactly what you wanted given the circumstances. And I know we've spoken to you a number of times about what sort of celebration you wanted to have. And one of the key things was that you all wanted to be together, and it's wonderful to see you together. And you're an impressive group of young people. I'm very proud of you. Can I welcome all the people at home as well to this unusual celebration, but hopefully no less memorable and no less exciting for the kids and for the families at home and this very special transition. So enjoy your graduation. Have a great morning this morning, and at home, have a great evening this evening. So our special guest is Nick Sweeten. Nick was a Marriott Shield Award winner last year, and it's been traditional since the school opened to bring our Marriott Shield Award winner back to school to graduation each year to talk to the current graduating class about something about his first year in secondary school, but maybe some of the things that he's learned along the way as well. It's been a lovely tradition since the school opened, and I think we'll look forward to continuing this. So can I welcome Nick to the stage to make this a speech? Thank you.
Good morning. A couple of you might remember me from last year. I'm Nick, and I was your school captain. I know you all can't wait to get your awards, so I'll try and keep it short. My main job here today is to give you a little insight of the life in Year 7 and to take any away of possible stress about going into high school. Last year, when I was in Year 6, I spoke with some Year 7 students about the change to school and homework. The answers started to worry me because I heard the lessons were much more difficult and was substantially more homework to do. Now, I'd like to let you know about my own experiences and the experiences of old friends who go to other schools but with whom I'm still in contact. The first thing I notice is that the amount of homework varies significantly from school to school. Some of my friends get hardly any homework while others get much more. At Casey Grammar, I must admit, we have quite a lot more homework than in primary school. It consists of the work that we didn't finish in class and extra tasks. At first, this sounds scary, but it brings me straight to my second point. This is that the high school environment is different, but you automatically adapt to another style of learning, which you hardly notice. It changes your mindset towards school and homework without thinking about it too much. Once you start getting into the habit of sitting down, doing work every day, it doesn't feel like that much anymore. Some of the work is even fun. It isn't scary. Thirdly, you get help whenever you need it. Every student is different and has strengths and weaknesses. From what I know, all schools offer support for people who struggle and help them get back on track. Also, the teachers look especially well after Year 7s. They show you around and help you understand the way the school is run. If you're worried about not having any friends at your new school, I can tell you that all the people I've talked to, even if they're not good at it, made new friends. So, if you might be, there's no reason to be stressed about going to high school. At last, I would like to share my most important observation with you. This is that you are very well prepared for high school when you come from Lyndhurst Primary. It probably can't be done with just sitting around and doing nothing, but if you're willing to work hard, you can easily keep up with the high school's work and even be very successful. This year at Casey Grammar, out of the 11 students who were the academic top 10%, 4 came from Lyndhurst Primary, and one of them even won the Ducks Award as Best Student of the Year. This means you already have all the skills needed for a successful first year of high school, and I wish you all the best for a great start. But first, enjoy your holidays. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nick. That was a very nice speech. I can tell the grade sixes are excited about all the homework for next year. Each year, awards are given to the students who have excelled in the different curriculum areas. We'd like to thank the Bendigo Bank for their sponsorship of these awards. I'd like to call Mrs. Collinet up to present this year's Numeracy Award.
Okay, so this student this year that we've chosen out of all of the grade sixes, we've chosen because of their mathematical abilities. However, not only was this student chosen by us, but this student was also chosen by the Victorian Department of Education to participate in the Maths High Ability Programme. Not only is this student exceptional at maths, but he is also very willing to help others who find things challenging. This positive, helpful attitude will make sure that he will succeed at anything he does. Well done, Anne Moll.
I would now like to call up Mr. H to present our Literacy Award.
This student has demonstrated a love of reading and is able to understand and discuss a variety of different texts at a very high level. She has wonderful vocabulary and cleverly communicates her point of view when writing a discussion piece or composing an imaginative text. Her poem, Waking the Giant, was a highlight. She is articulate, she confidently shares her point of view whilst also listening and evaluating the views of others. Congratulations to the winner of our Literacy Award, Smriti.
We're now going to move on to our Inquiry Award, presented by Mrs. Donahue.
Thanks, Mr. Bacon. Stand up here because I'm short. Okay. The student who receives the Inquiry Award for 2020 is someone who always made the extra effort in content as well as presentation. This student was always willing to take on feedback, asked questions, and approached any change with a positive attitude and smile. I would like to congratulate Miguel on his success.
Okay, well done, Miguel. I always knew you were very inquisitive. We will now move on to our PE Award. So if Mr. Flanagan could please come to the stage.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bacon. When it comes to choosing our PE and Sports Award each year, it's always a very difficult task. Throughout the years, we've had some extremely talented students come through our doors, and this year is no different. Unfortunately, we missed many of our big sports events this year. However, the winner of this year's PE and Sport Award has been performing on the big stages of primary school sport for years. She has been a perennial member of our school's district cross-country and athletics teams and always performs to a very high standard. This student is not only talented, but is also a very hard worker, a supportive team player, and always displays excellent sportsmanship. She always works to the best of her ability. Congratulations to the winner of this year's PE and Sport Award, Angel Muth.
This year's Music Award will be presented by Mr. Sketcher.
Thanks, Mr. Spoken. I think I might use the step as well. There we go. Get it more visible. The Music Award is for a student who is shown to be a very talented musician, who always strives to do her best. She respects and upholds our school values and has made a wonderful contribution to our broader music programs, including the ukulele orchestra and the senior choir. This year's Music Award goes to Hillary.
Hey, well done, Hillary. We'll now invite Mr. Flanagan to come up and present this year's Performing Arts Award.
Thank you, Mr. Bacon. The Performing Arts Award goes to a student who has displayed outstanding musicianship, is commended for her positive attitude and being dependable in class. She sang and played ukulele at the Lyndhurst Performance Showcase and sang in the mass choir for the Victorian State School Spectacular. I am pleased to announce that the Performing Arts Award goes to Vanina.
I would like to welcome Miss Debris to the stage for this year's Art Award.
Well, hello everybody. It's actually exciting to give an award. Normally somebody else gets to do it, but I'm really excited today to do it. The recipient of this award is a relatively new student who started in Lyndhurst when she was in grade 5 last year. There's a couple of clues. She has a quiet nature and has always shown a natural interest in all things art. This student is receiving today's Art Award in acknowledgement of her intrinsic artistic personality that others may not see, as she's rather shy and quiet. She has always shown a positive and keen interest in classes, following taught lessons and adding her own personality. She embraced any challenges that came her way with quiet determination. This student has always presented herself with a graceful, thoughtful and polite demeanour. I would like to encourage her to always continue creating art in her future life. It's with great pride and pleasure that I present this award to Sophia.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Debris, and well done, Sophia. Now, this next award could almost go to anyone due to remote learning, and that is our ICT Award, which will be presented by Mrs. Donahue.
Okay, the student who receives the ICT Award for 2020 is someone who, throughout the year, impressed us with all their skills using technology and the knowledge of different programs, as well as problem-solving skills when it came to issues encountered. This person never had to be reminded of their duties as our ICT representative in our class. They did their job so well, and I am so pleased to be able to announce this award to Mahim.
Okay, well done, Mahim. Okay, moving on. We'll move on to our Spanish awards. If we could invite Senora Marroquin.
Buenos dias a todos, and buenas noches to the families who'll be watching later tonight. This is such a special group of students because they, like me, started, or most of them started their primary life in 2014 when I started at Lyndhurst Primary School. So it's incredible to see that my first preps are finally graduating. The recipient of this award was amongst the first Lyndhurst students to be introduced to Spanish in prep in 2014. In prep, the student made an impression for their positive attitude towards learning Spanish and their ability to quickly understand new words and apply them in the classroom. Although met with the challenges of learning Spanish online in 2020, this student did not falter. They presented an amazing video blog project on Mexico and kept up with the weekly tasks every single week. This student's dedication to Spanish throughout her primary school years is incredibly admirable, and I'm very proud to present this award to Edia.
I'd now like to call Mr. Klimch up to the stage for this year's Science Award.
Thanks, Mr. Bacon. Good morning, graduation grade sixes. Remote learning was a challenging time for everyone. We couldn't see our family and friends, and I think we can all agree that as time went on, life and learning became a little bit more difficult. But like life, learning goes on. It changes just as our circumstances do. This year has taught us many things, and I believe one of those things must be the importance of science in helping us to solve current and future problems. Lyndhurst Primary Science Program was all about inspiring students to be enthusiastic about science and see it working in their everyday lives. It was about developing inquiry skills and inspiring students to question the world around them and look to find those answers through curiosity, effort, and your own experience. Online activities required resourcefulness and independence to not only to complete them, but learn from them. Class time was about guided and independent investigation and seeing science as interesting and fun. With all that in mind, this student demonstrated an excellent commitment to studying science, showing me that they have a promising future in science. So congratulations, Olivia.
We'll now call Mrs. Smith to come forward to present this year's 2020 Wellbeing Award.
Well, what a year it has been, as Mr. Klimch was just saying. I truly believe that all of you deserve a Wellbeing Award this year for having made it through this roller coaster with amazing resilience and maturity. However, the award can only go to one person. So the recipient of this year's accolade has a positive attitude that is contagious, and they are constantly encouraging others and including them. They are optimistic, enthusiastic, and passionate about improving the well-being of others. Throughout the year, but especially during remote learning, this student presented their class with positive mantras and inspiring quotes to brighten their day and encourage them to persevere when times were tough. The deserving recipient of the Wellbeing Award for 2020 is the ever-smiling Avni from 6A.
Okay, thank you. Can we please give all of our award winners another round of applause? We would like to present a special Remote Learning Award to students who showed outstanding perseverance through all these changes. We will now announce our 2020 Remote Learning Award recipients, sponsored by Damien Cullinate Painting. Could the Year 6 classroom teachers come forward to present your award?
Okay, 6A The student in 6A who receives this award is someone who attended our Zoom meetings, handed in their assignments on time, and completed work to an excellent standard. This student also went the extra mile and completed extension activities regularly, asked questions to ensure that work was completed as expected, and was just so consistent throughout our entire remote learning journey. I'd like to congratulate Malik. Well done, buddy.
Okay, so we have chosen this student for the Remote Learning Award because this student was usually the first student to check in and say good morning and hello to everyone on our Google Classroom stream. This student often had helped others if they'd posted questions as well, which was very handy. And this student remained positive during all of our time at home and did the best to submit all of his work every single week to the best of his ability. Congratulations, Sean.
The award goes to someone who was also the first one on every morning. And ironically, they were usually the last one to log off. And it did help that they actually laughed at my jokes that I posted each morning. So he was like a teaching assistant to me. He would assist his peers when he knew Mr. Bacon was having difficulty. He was always chatty with all of his classmates. During recess and lunchtime, he was always on to kind of socialize and say hello. His engagement was second to none. Congratulations, Karan.
For 6D, this student demonstrated resilience and a positive attitude towards their learning when confronted by the lockdown and the need to learn remotely. She consistently attended and actively participated in Zoom meetings and demonstrated excellent organisational skills, ensuring that she handed in assignments on time, completed to a high standard. Congratulations to Ashley.
Okay, again, congratulations to all for your hard efforts during remote learning. Definitely a unique experience. It is now that part of the ceremony where we will present our grade 6 students with their certificates and announce our Class Encouragement Award winners. Students chosen for this award have shown outstanding effort both in and outside of the classroom. Thank you to the ACE Foundation for their continued support of this award. Could 6A and Mrs. Donahue please come forward to receive your certificates?
First, I'd like to congratulate Dosman, who has been a great student this year and has some great basketball skills to take into high school. Well done, Dosman. Sachi. Well done, Sachi. You've been such a great helper to me this year. I really appreciate it. Nate, I'm going to really miss joking around with you. Malik. You've been an excellent student and friend this year. Well done. Ekenbia, I'm going to really miss our chats that we had this year, I can beer. Well done. Congratulations. Harry. It's been a great year teaching you, Harry, and also joking around with you too. Well done. Razan, I'm going to miss talking about KFC with you. Well done. Sorry. Declan, thank you for a great year, and I will miss your circle time stories about your dreams. Aaliyah, you're going to be a superstar at your new high school. Congratulations. Miguel, I'm going to miss reading your crazy narrative stories that you've written for me this year. Well done. Lacey, I'm going to really miss you and your competitive spirit. I'm looking forward to our race tomorrow. Well done. Sahar, Apikam, I'm going to really miss our chats that we had this year too, Sahar, and all the help that you've done for me. Well done. Liliana, I'm going to miss your beautiful smile and all your help in the classroom too. Well done. Hillary, I'm going to miss all the weird things that we talked about, especially bread and phobias. Well done. Addie, our soccer superstar in 6A, congratulations. Blake, I'm going to miss talking about Pokemon Go with you and all the adventures in the city that you had. Well done. Avni, you were going to make so many friends in high school and your smile and laughter is infectious. Well done. Vanina, I am not going to miss your height, but I will miss your crazy personality. I've really enjoyed teaching you this year. Well done. Eva, it's been a pleasure teaching you, and I will miss our strange conversations about cheese. Congratulations to Mahin, our ICT superstar. Well done. Isha, I'll always remember our summer's car trip and our lovely singing. Well done. Samia, it's been a pleasure to teach you this year, and I'm going to miss you. Good luck for next year in high school. Well done. Olivia, congratulations, and I'm really going to miss all your help this year. You've been a real superstar. Well done. Hunter, you're going to be a great addition to the high school that you attend, and you're going to make so many new friends. Well done. Congratulations, Ashab, my most polite student this year. Well done, Ashab. Congratulations. Jasmeet, I'm going to miss your crazy, funny antics. Well done. Lexus, our basketball superstar for 6A. Congratulations. Congratulations, Lexus. Jensen, so quiet but such a talented artist. Congratulations, Jensen. And Acapella, congratulations. You're going to do so well next year. Good luck. Now I will announce the Encouragement Award for 6A. The student in 6A who is receiving our Encouragement Award for 2020 is someone who consistently tried their best in all subject areas, always with a smile on their face happy to take on any challenge given. This person always asked for support and guidance to complete their work to the best of their ability, taking on feedback and applying it to a new task. Well done to Lexus. Congratulations again to 6A, graduating for 2020. You can now take your seats.
Okay, well done to 6A. At this point, we'd like to invite up Mrs. Collinet and Miss Lachansky and 6B to come forward to receive your.
Okay, 6B. Now don't forget, we're going to let everybody get their certificate and medallion, and then we'll do a clap at the very end for everybody, okay? All right, Armani has been a lively member of our class this year. Your enthusiasm will go a long way in high school. Well done, Armani. Jade has been a fantastic role model in class as her role as the school captain. Her leadership skills will be an advantage in high school. Ralph's wonderful dancing will be missed, as well as his confidence. Thanks for sharing your light with us. Gian has been a positive and friendly member of our class. His positivity will help him build many new friendships in high school. Mia's enthusiasm towards learning has helped her achieve many great things this year. You will do so well in high school. Aiden's positive approach to life always puts a smile on our faces. Well done on your achievements this year. Isabella has matured a lot this year. She has displayed a positive approach to her learning and within social groups. Well done. Melissa has been a friendly member of our class. She's always willing to offer a helping hand. Her generosity will be missed. Alias's cheeky smile will be missed, as well as his enthusiasm towards sharing his knowledge about social issues. Well done, Alias. Yashik has been a confident, friendly member of our class, and he did a great job as sports captain. Well done. Amitat has had an enthusiastic approach to her learning this year, and has been a great role model for the class. Well done, Amitat. Sean, our future cricket star, but who will you play for, Australia or India? India. Our Toastmaker, Harris. Harris has been a great role model as SRC rep and toast maker during remote learning. He has grown so much socially and emotionally. Well done, Harris. Manat has accomplished a lot on her learning journey this year, especially with 2 distractions at home. Well done, you have done a wonderful effort.
Okay, Harsini joined Lyndhurst with a smile and has kept smiling all year round. You'll be dearly missed. Kai has been a quiet and calm member of 6B. We will dearly miss him. Jamie has been a fun member of our class. We hope he keeps his positive attitude in high school. Well done, Jamie. Olivia is a positive student and a pleasure to have in our class. Great job, Olivia. Biswa joined our school this year and has made so many great friends. This trait will go a long way in high school. Well done. Gia has had a great year and should keep working hard and become a lawyer just like she wants to. Well done, Gia. Daniel's calm nature has made him many new friends in class. This will contribute well to his journey through high school. Well done, Daniel. Jadis is cheeky and fun. He made all of us smile in class, and we hope he continues to do so in the future. Hadisa's shy smile has won over most of the grade and made her very popular. Well done. Anmol is our math wizard and even had us Googling answers sometimes. Well done, Anmol. Hannah's quiet, beautiful nature has made her lots of friends. Well done, Hannah. Abel has shown his artistic skills this year. Keep up your great creativity, Abel. Johnny has been a quiet but positive member in our class. Well done, Johnny. Keenan's sense of humour has brightened up our days, especially during lockdown. Well done, Keenan. And lucky last, Maddie, our animal crazy classmate, has had such a positive and caring attitude to life in school. Well done. Okay, so we'll share the Encouragement Award for 6B for this year. The person we have chosen for the Encouragement Award is because this student has set their mind on something, and whenever she sets her mind on something, she works towards it and she always accomplishes whatever it is she's trying to achieve. We encourage you to follow your dreams no matter what others say, because you are more than capable. Congratulations, Hadisa. Thank you, 6B, and congratulations on graduating Year 6.
C to the stage. He started the year as this quiet student who, if you called on him, would just freeze up. But then, he has turned into our class comedian. Thanks for the entertainment. We all enjoy your sense of humor. Next, we have Cody. My best memory of Cody this year was when he explained to me that his group couldn't work in the reading corner because he'd seen a spider there the other day. I love your, I'm just glad you were looking out for the kids in your group because, they could have been afraid of spiders. Sophia, I'll miss your good afternoons each day. You have wonderful manners, and I'm sure that will take you far in life. Brody, come on up. A boy of not so many words, but I enjoyed the project you did on space. Shoot for the stars. Madison. I appreciate all your extra work you've done at lunchtime to tidy up my room. Hopefully you're available a bit next year. Congratulations. Finlay. First week of school, Finlay made it clear. She said, Mr. Bacon, I don't do work. Finn, you should be proud of your accomplishments, especially your work with the preps. Well done. Danielle, I like your commitment during remote learning, always asking questions when unsure and always looking to improve. Congratulations. Jack, who isn't with us today, your learning took off during remote learning, and it was nice to see your level of commitment during such challenging times. So hopefully you're watching this from home tonight. Congratulations. Next, we have Shyla. Shyla joined our class in term 4. I thought, geez, what a tough to end your primary school at a new year. But she settled in nicely, and her beautiful smile made friends easily. Congratulations. It's hard for anyone to get a word in when Sam's in your discussion group. I enjoyed your level of engagement and enthusiasm in our class this year. Keep it up. Tanvir. During remote learning, Tanvir sent me an email saying, Mr. Bacon, I could use a couple books to read. So I'd come into school and I'd give him a couple books. 2 days later, oh, those are good books, Mr. Bacon. Can you come and get me more? So I enjoy your effort. Jacinta. Little Miss Sporty. I won't forget when you hit me in the back of the head during a dodgeball game. I turned around to see who threw that rocket, only to see this little girl and her smiling face. She did say sorry. Congratulations. Karan. Thank you for all your assistance in helping me with IT issues, especially during remote learning. Congratulations. And Harrison, it's been a pleasure to teach you. I liked how you always made improvements in your writing and your presentations based on the feedback that I gave you. It felt good to know that someone was listening to my suggestions. Well done. And Deepika, who has been away for not just the last term, but for the entire year. And she is still in India. So Deepika, I think you now hold the record for the most absences at Lyndhurst. Unfortunately, you've been stuck overseas. I'm sure you will grow from this experience, as not all learning occurs from the classroom. My greatest memory from the year was when we Zoomed with Deepika as a class, and she actually took time and spoke to every single child in the class. This shows your caring and thoughtful personality. I look forward to you visiting us next year. Congratulations, Deepika. Sienna. It was nice to have a few quiet students in the class. I enjoyed working with you and your wonder twin, Maddie. Raina. Again, one of the quiet ones. I was impressed with your writing pieces and projects during remote learning. Congratulations. Idia, our class author. You have a natural gift of writing, and I won't forget when you handed in that 23-page story. I only asked for 2 pages. Well done. Krishan. Always showed good work ethics in class and a nice sense of humor. My best memory was when he brought in his prep photo. He said, Mr. Bacon, please don't show everyone. You should know me better than that, Krishan. Congratulations. Ace. You have added humor to our class this year. Always a bit of a clown. It's a good quality to have, Ace, so keep smiling. Congratulations. Nathan. Nathan, where do we start? So many memories. I've enjoyed our morning discussions and our joking around this year. If you ever find a school that doesn't start until 10:30 a.m., I suggest you enroll. Congratulations. Mustafa. You've settled into LPS with ease this year. I admire your dedication and commitment to your learning. I was impressed with your steady improvement during remote learning. Good luck next year. Angel. You've been a great friend to all in our class. I admire your ability to work with all your peers. That is a great quality to have. Congratulations. Phoenix. Your attention to detail is impeccable. You're a true perfectionist when it comes to your projects. I've also enjoyed our nice chats about the outsiders. Congratulations. Maddie. the second of our Wonder Twins. It's been nice to see how you work so closely with your friends in class. You impressed me with your initiative to join Maths Clinics group during remote learning. Congratulations. Prisha, you have impressed me with your ability to assist others with their work. You are very good at explaining new concepts to your peers. Congratulations. Calamira, it's been nice to see you take risks in learning a bit more. Many times you have great thoughts and ideas. Share them more and avoid the answer of, I don't know. Congratulations. Kingston, Kingy, I've enjoyed your big heart and warm sense of humor this year. You've been a kind and caring friend to everyone around you. Congratulations. Liam, Wonder Boy. I always enjoy our conversations we've had about literature. It was interesting to read about your analysis of the song Imagine and its political themes. Keep setting new goals, Liam. Congratulations. So moving on to the 6C Encouragement Award. This student can be easily overlooked as they don't feel the need to stand out. They mix well with others, always give their thoughts when called upon, and are able to prioritize work and complete it on time. They know what needs to be done and just do it. They may not excel in any one area, but they show 100% effort in everything they attempt. When given feedback, they take it on board and look to make improvements. In the years ahead, I expect he will continue to grow and accomplish many things. It has been a pleasure to teach him in both year 4 and again this year. Congratulations, Cody. Okay, if we can give a round of applause for all of our 6C. And brings us on to Mr. H and 6D.
Denise, you brought a sense of humour and an optimistic attitude every day, which ensured our class was a fun place to be. It's also pretty loud. George, I'm not sure if you'll design sneakers, kick goals on the soccer pitch, or help injured athletes get back to their best. I'm sure you'll reach your goal. Declan, I really admire the way you always stick at things and give your best effort, even when things are hard. Well done. Rafay, you brought a kind-hearted and respectful presence to our class. I'll miss your sense of humour and chats about decision making. Peter, you approach all that you do with enthusiasm and value the importance of friendship. Good luck next year. Hayley, your kind and friendly nature made our class always positive. I wish you all the best as you begin your journey at secondary school. Manali, I'll miss your dry sense of humour and your feedback about my teaching. I'm sure you will do amazing things. Cody, it was great to have taught you, Cody. You're honest, you're fair, and you give things a go. Good luck for the future. Navi has also got the world record for most missed days of school, but I really admired her resilience in still talking to me when I started late in the year and still participating in Zoom meetings and stuff like that. So that's a great experience for all of us to work and learn with someone from who's stuck in a difficult circumstance overseas. So well done. Ashley, you're a determined learner, give everything your best, and you are a wonderful friend. I'm sure you'll do amazing things in high school. Sagi, I'll miss your polite and friendly presence. You always gave your best effort to your learning. Good luck for the future. Isaac brings a positive attitude and a willingness to always do his best. I wish you the best of luck as you begin your journey at secondary school. Indy, I admire your resilience, your ability to see the positive in everything, the way you care for your friends, and always give them a helping hand. Well done. Sahil, I'll miss our chats about sport and current world events. I wish you all the best for the future. Arsenal, I admire the enthusiasm you have for learning and your sense of humour. I'm sure you'll make an easy transition to secondary school. Russ, you have a great spirit and you look after your friends. I've enjoyed teaching you and you should be proud of the effort you gave to your learning this year. Riley, it was wonderful working with you this term. You're always polite, made friends easily, and approached every opportunity with enthusiasm. Ben, I admire your ability to make friends very easily, and you took great pride in your reflections book. I'm sure you'll do great things at high school. Anara, you're a wonderful role model, you're kind and you're hardworking. I love watching the creative presentation of your memory book. Allah, you're kind, you're considerate, and you're always willing to give your best. All the ingredients to being a fantastic learner and person. Jordan, you're a determined learner and you do everything with a very, 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 very cheerful attitude. Lachlan, Lockie is inclusive of others. He approaches all activities at school with positivity and will be a wonderful leader at his new secondary school. Gavani has been a wonderful role model to her classmates. She is kind, approaches her schoolwork with confidence, and will always help others. Sanar, always polite and friendly to others. Sanar is a dedicated student, always looking to improve. I miss the way you help me calm your friends down. Noah has continued to give great effort to his learning, try new things, and I miss always being able to share a joke with him. Christian is a wonderful leader, as demonstrated by being one of our school captains. He's a great role model and he's a friendly face to everyone at Lyndhurst. Danishta is incredibly organised and demonstrates a huge enthusiasm for learning. I'm also grateful for your willingness to help and remind me of all the printing that I need to do. Smriti is thoughtful, determined and forever positive. I'm sure you'll continue to achieve amazing things. It's time for me to give our encouragement award. In 6D, this student has been consistently positive and has continued to strive to improve his learning and give his best effort. He is willing to ask questions, enjoys it most when he's working collaboratively with others. He always has a smile on his face, is kind, and has worked very hard this year. Congratulations to Noah. Congratulations to our graduates from 6D.
At this time, we would like to announce our Lyndhurst Scholarship Award, sponsored by the ACE Foundation. This award is given to a student who upholds the LPS values. He is a role model for other students. and shows engagement in their learning. Let's welcome Mrs. Videra to present this year's award.
The recipient of this award is a student who always comes to school with a smile and an eagerness to learn. They are always willing to work with others, even outside their friendship circle. When unsure, they ask questions, they problem solve, and they are consistently committed to doing their best. They are always polite and courteous to students and teachers. This student has held a captain's position this year and has demonstrated strong leadership. This was enjoyed by her peers, and she was part of planning and running a grade 6 dodgeball competition. I have no doubts that she will continue to thrive in both sport and in the classroom. It is with great pride that I announce our 2020 Lyndhurst Scholarship Award recipient. Congratulations, Jacinta.
Well done, Jacinta. They must have overlooked that dodgeball incident. Next, we have our Community Service Award, sponsored by Bendigo Bank. This award is a regional award where schools from across the city of Casey nominate a student who has shown outstanding leadership amongst their peers and has made a positive impact on their school community. This recipient has actually already received recognition of this award by our federal MP, Anthony Byrne, in an online forum. So it's kind of been hard for him to keep the secret. He was nominated for his commitment and participation throughout the years in SRC. He has likewise helped plan events at LPS, which all have benefited from. He has assisted younger students with their reading, and is just the kind of person always willing to help out. His outstanding leadership skills, a solid moral compass, and is committed to making a difference in his community. I wish him continued success as he moves on to secondary school. Congratulations to Harrison from 6C. Okay, it is now time to present the 2020 Marriott Shield Award, sponsored by Highview Accounting and presented by Mr. Lacey.
Thank you, Mr. Bacon. Can I just take a couple of minutes to talk to you a little bit about the Marriott Shield and the history of it. So this was presented in the very first year of the school's opening in 2011. As you know, Nick was last year's winner, and each year our Marriott Shield award winner has come back to talk to the grade sixes in the way that Nick did today. The Marriotts are the people who owned all of this land here before it was our neighbourhood and before it was our school. The Marriotts owned a big farm. I think they've moved out of that farm now. I don't think they're around anymore. But this is to, I guess, bring some history to the place that we share today and some history to the school. And it's a very prestigious award, and if you look on the shield and the names that are on that shield, you'll see some very worthy winners over the years. It was great to hear from Nick that 4 of the academic awards at Casey Grammar went to Lyndhurst students, so it just speaks about the preparation your teachers have put into you this year, and no different for this year. I'm just going to pop my glasses on because I'm going to read a citation for this year's winner. Just before I start, can I thank Kingston, was this your family who provided this? Thank you very much. I'm very happy to share and very proud to share in your family traditions. I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to read the award winner and then we'll read the citation. So, the Marriott Shield, which goes to the Student of the Year for 2020 for this year, goes to Lachlan Prayer. So, the Marriott Shield winner, and I'm reading a citation from his teachers. Lachlan has consistently demonstrated the values of Lyndhurst Primary School, making them a magnificent role model for his peers and the younger students in the school and the wider community. He actively participates in every area of learning at school and responded to the challenges this year by continuing to be dedicated to his studies during remote learning. He's continued to demonstrate initiative and willingly taken on a range of responsibilities in the classroom and in the wider community. He's been a dedicated member of the SRC and willingly gives his time to improve our school, representing his peers. He's a highly motivated learner who sets himself and meets extremely high standards. He perseveres to meet those goals. The student has a love of learning. Lachlan has a love of learning. He is thoughtful and hardworking, but always humble in the face of praise. Look humble. That's it. Good. He displays great integrity and can always be relied upon to always do the right thing and make good choices. He demonstrates leadership by consistently encouraging his peers to do what is right. He's demonstrated resilience, shown empathy and gratitude, and has helped raise the spirits of others. He's a helpful and contributing member and a great team member. He feels responsibility for helping his class, his school, and his team to reach their goals. Lachlan is dedicated, reliable, and is respected by all of his teachers and peers. We are proud to award the Marriott Shield to Lachlan from 6D. Commit to coming back next year and making a speech to next year's graduating class. I look forward to seeing you there. Congratulations and thank you for everything you've done this year. Well done.
It's now time for Mr. McCracken to present the Year 6 video.
6 guys, welcome to our PLT meeting. How's everything going?
Sean, we can't see your head.
My head? I'm here. What do you mean?
Fix your camera.
I can see your air conditioner. Fix your camera.
Paul, we can't hear you. You're on mute. Paul, you're on mute.
Mute, Paul. Press
You're still on mute. You're on
button.
mute.
Jeez. Anyway, Claire, what's going on with you?
Yeah, all good. There's a problem. There's some Travis Scott seems to keep trying to join my Zooms. Have any of you got that issue? I think he's some like Collingwood player or something. Do any of you have those issues?
No, none on my end. That's
No, I've never heard of him.
No.
Must be a new student.
Maybe he's a new student.
How are you going with Zoom, Sean?
Just having trouble with the kids. Yeah, one of the boys, he says my Zoom sessions are too early because he doesn't wake up till 10:30.
10:30?
How are you guys going?
School starts at 9 o'clock. God, Zoom, I hate Zoom so much.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite night light. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, it could stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you, won't let no one break your heart. No, no one will desert you. Just try to never grow up. And never grow up. You're in the car on the way to the movies, and you're mortified your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too, and don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs getting ready for school. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, it could stay this simple. And no one's ever burned you, nothing's ever left you scarred. And even though you want to, just try to never grow up. Take pictures in your mind of your childhood room. Memorize what it sounded like when your dad gets home. Remember the footsteps, remember the words said, and all your little brother's favorite songs. I just realized everything I have is someday gonna be gone. So here I am in my new apartment in a big city. They just dropped me off. It's so much colder than I thought it would be, so I tucked myself in and turned my nightlight on. Wish I'd never grown up. I wish I'd never grown up. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up, could still be little. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up, it could still be simple. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, you just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you, won't let no one break your heart. And even though you want to, please try to never go. Oh, 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 don't you ever go. Just never grow up.
Okay, thank you, Mr. McEachran, for such a wonderful presentation. If I could call Jade and Christian back to the stage for a special presentation.
On behalf of the class of 2020, we would like to thank all of the teachers and school staff who have helped us pave our way through our primary school days at Lyndhurst Primary School.
Each one of us walks away with numerous achievements, academic, on the sports field, in arts and music, and through our personal growth.
We will always look back with a smile on the fun memories and the friendships gained and the entire LPS community that we have the privilege to be part of.
As we come to an end of our journey at Lyndhurst Primary School, we leave with a memento in recognition of our time here. We hope this serves as a reminder and legacy of our individual and collective accomplishments. We have each signed this book, the Class of 2020, and we would like to present it to Mr. Lacey. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our school captains. We really appreciate this. This has also become a little bit traditional to offer a gift to the school in memory of 2020. What a year to remember, hey? What an extraordinary year to remember. So thank you very much, and I'll graciously accept this on behalf of the school. Appreciate it.
Okay. Mrs. Donahue would like to add some closing words on the preparation and planning of today's ceremony.
Thanks, Mr. Bacon. I'd like to, before Mr. Lacey gives his closing speech, thank a few people who were integral in making graduation happen this year. Firstly, thank you to our sponsors, Bendigo Bank, Ace Foundation, Highview Accounting, and Damien Cullinane Painting. Lyndhurst Primary School always appreciates the support of our local community to make occasions such as graduation a very special time. Thank you to the PFA for their support during graduation and helping with the food orders and suggestions to make the student graduation memorable this year. And we really appreciate Svetlana, who went to all the effort to do our decorations for graduation as well. We really appreciate the time that you took out of your schedule to prepare everything for us. To the staff at Lyndhurst, including all the lovely ladies in the office, our APs, Mr. Lacey, who are all on board to help make graduation work, even with COVID restrictions. The specialist staff for making themselves available to help teachers prepare and set up for graduation, and to Mr. Carey and Mrs. Barton for providing us with the knowledge required to make graduation a success this year. Thank you to Nick for coming in and preparing an excellent speech for our Lyndhurst graduates this year. To Miss Mignone for making 115 cupcakes for all of the students to take home today. I can't even imagine doing that much baking in my whole life, let alone in a day. I would like to thank my grade 6 team as well for all their help in preparation for graduation. And lastly, I'd like to thank the grade 6 students who are leaving us with some excellent memories. And although this year was challenging, they were so resilient and adjusted so well to the changes. So thank you to our 2020 grade 6 students. I will now pass over to Mr. Lacey for his closing speech.
Thank you, Mrs. Donahue. Can I just mention that those medallions that you were awarded don't go out every year. We awarded medallions a few years ago when it was our first prep class who graduated. This year you are our 10th graduating class. It says so on the back, and I hope that's a special memento for you. It's our 10th birthday on the 28th of January next year. We'll be doing things to celebrate our 10th birthday, but we felt it was appropriate to recognise you as our 10th graduating class, so congratulations. So the challenge is to get through this without a few tears, and Edia, you're not helping. I do want to say, I want that suit. I want Nathan's shirt. I'm glad to see that someone remembers the punk era of the 70s with a Ramones t-shirt, so well done. So, can I start by telling you a little story? Once upon a time, we were all doing pretty well and having a pretty cruisy life. We were going to restaurants and zoos and museums. We were gathering with family and friends. We were going to work or school each day. We were shaking hands and hugging our loved ones. We were feeling very comfortable. Nothing could disrupt the idyllic life we had. All of a sudden, all that changed. A little virus arrived in our shores from across the seas, and everything we knew, everything that comforted us, everything that we were used to, was tipped on its head. Schools closed. We all stayed home. And we were suddenly doing things that we had never predicted, that we had never imagined that we would ever be doing. Zoom suddenly became the way we communicated. Teachers taught over the internet, students learned remotely. Google Classroom and Seesaw were catchphrases. Bandwidth became critical to our lives, not just to our online gaming. We all became homebound, unwilling video stars. Teachers found they were parenting at the same time as they were teaching. Parents, you became teachers at the same time as being parents. In the middle of all this upheaval, there were you, the students, who sit before me now. These students are about to graduate. That's you guys. It's a big transition in your life. The world as you knew it, the world you grew to know over the last 12 years, the world that you learned to live in, was suddenly turned upside down. I've watched this group over the last year, as I've watched all of our students, and I have marvelled. I have marvelled at their adaptability. I have marvelled at their resilience. I've been amazed how quickly they took on new learning. I've been astonished at how independent, how resourceful, and how self-reliant they were. Most of all, I've marvelled at their optimism. Whilst each and every student is only too aware of the challenges that they've endured and the challenges that lie before them as they embark on this new phase in their life, there's a clear feeling of looking forward to the future, of an expectation there are great things ahead. New challenges, new experiences. As I've spoken to these students, I've watched them prepare for this evening. As I've watched them just have a fantastic day at Summers, I have marvelled. Catherine Mansfield, one of New Zealand's most celebrated writers, wrote, "I've made it a rule in my life never to regret and never to look back. Regret is an appalling waste of energy. You can't build on it, and it's only good for wallowing in." At school, we've spoken often of the theme of no regrets, especially for you, our Year 6 students. I've asked you to focus on taking advantage of every opportunity that Year 6 offers you. If you've done this, then you have every reason to be optimistic about your future. Optimism is not about always looking through rose-coloured glasses, though. It's about recognising the challenges, but knowing inside that you've prepared yourself for whatever is to come. It's about having the confidence to meet those challenges, the persistence to see them through, and the resilience to bounce back when things don't go right. That's exactly what you have all shown this year, and that is exactly what will carry you successfully through your life. Some time ago now, I listened to a speaker called Martin Newman. He's an organisational psychologist. He talked about the personal characteristics that are common amongst successful adult leaders. He calls this emotional intelligence. When he asked the questions, I asked him whether any work had been done to determine which of those characteristics were the best indicators of future leadership. What will we see in children, in students, that will make them great future leaders? He answered without hesitation, optimism. In all of his work, he found that the most successful adults were once wide-eyed, positive thinking, optimistic children with a smile on their face, hope for the future, and a feeling, I'm sorry. In some way, the world's actually conspiring in their favour. In front of you right now, we have just such a group of wide-eyed, positive thinking, optimistic children with smiles on their faces, hope for the future, and a feeling that in some way the world is conspiring in their favour. Dr. Deepika Chopra, often called Dr. Optimism, is a professional psychologist who works with individuals and corporations to build the optimism factor, she calls it. She writes about proven and practical ways to maintain hope and strengthen your optimism muscle. So here's a couple of them. Remember that growth takes time. No matter how bad the past has been, we can always choose to grow in the present. Find the good is the second one. Challenge yourself to find the upsides in your day, no matter how small they may be. Thirdly, give a positive shout out to yourself and someone in your life right now. We're much more prone to point out what we did wrong or what we must improve and not so comfortable celebrating personal wins and strength. Make sure you do that every day. The last one is awe, that feeling of wonder. It's a great solution to anxiety. Did you know that being in a state of awe is really closely connected to optimism? Take a look at how many times a day or week you are in a state of awe or wonder where you just sit back and go, wow. It's a great tool to combat anxiety. Awe helps us relate to something bigger than ourselves, something that inspires us. For example, looking at art, listening to a piece of music, maybe the Ramones, or finding something that moves you in nature that can spur a sense of awe and thus a sense of optimism. I am in awe of you all. You inspire me. In your last year of primary school, you've had every challenge imaginable thrown at you, and yet here you are, smiling, not helping, confident and optimistic. Helen Keller, an American author who was blind and deaf, wrote, "Optimism is a faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence." Have you seen that somewhere? On the back wall. Optimism, the faith that leads to achievement. So, hang on to that optimism. Keep those hopeful smiles. You're an amazing group of students with extraordinary range of talents. Each school that you move on should count themselves lucky to have you. You are Lyndhurst kids. You're capable of amazing things. The future is yours. Take it with both hands and take flight. Can I present to the community the graduating class of 2020? Please stand.